I hope you are doing great. So welcome to the channel. And yes, we are going to implement a small requirement in Talent Project. Okay. And I will be using almost all the components till now I have used in my tutorial. So let's just start the video. Okay. Okay. Let me explain you first the requirement. My requirement is that I'm getting an input JSON file. Okay. It contains some car brand details. Let me show you how my JSON file will look. Okay. It will be something like this. If you just notice that at the starting of my file only I have an square bracket, that means my all record will be iterating. So my loop node can be this also. And you see in the car models, I have again a square bracket. So this can be also my loop node. If you don't know what I'm talking here, then first go and check out the JSON video, how to read JSON file in Talent. Then you can come back and start the video. You will be more comfortable. Now, my again coming back to the requirement. So it will be containing car brand details. How car brand details? First, it will be containing brand. For a particular brand, it can have multiple models. So that's the input file I will be getting. And my requirement is that in my MySQL, I have 4 databases. Like one is for Audi, okay. One is for my BMW. Okay, similarly to other tables I do have in my MySQL database, and I just manage these 4 brands only. Okay, so every day I'm getting a JSON file, and I need to update this 4 databases, whatever the data is coming in this file. Okay, this is my brand. This is my proper requirement. So let us just check how I have implemented. Okay, so to revise all the components till now I have taught you. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I am going to use a T set global var. I have used this component everywhere in my every job. Okay, because I have not connected in parent and child job. That's why. Okay, so T set global var is for providing a value to a variable, that is date value. So this in this format I will be getting my current date, and this value I will be using in my all output files. Okay, my all output file will be ended with this value, so that I can understand that yeah, this file got created in my this particular day and month and year. Okay, like I in my this directory, if I just show you, suppose uh in output right now there is no file. Suppose there are 100 of files. Okay, and most of the files are like similar naming, only 1 2 letters differentiating, so that will be difficult to handle. Okay, that's why I always append my file with current date, so it helped me to differentiate when this file got created or updated. All right, coming back to the requirement, I have saved this, value in my variable date value. I'm going to use this only. So now I have extracted my JSON. I have used my JSON file to convert into Excel file. Okay. I have used an XPath. You can use JSON path also. Okay. Now a loop node. What I chose as a loop node, you can see I have chosen as the car models. Car brands were also loop node, and car models were also. So I have chosen car models. Okay, let me show you again my JSON. Okay, so see my car brand also repeating, because here is Audi, here is BMW, here Jaguar. Okay, and again in same car brand I have 3 models, because my square bracket is getting started and it has 3 records. So somewhere somehow I have selected this as a my loop node, because in JSON you need to select one loop node. Okay, so I have selected that. So model name, co, and other fields were easy to extract. I need to only provide the exact field column name which exists in my file, so that it can identify that yeah, this is my column name. So car brand and manufacturer, it is out of this car model loop. So that's why I need to use dot dot slash and then your column name. So it comes out of your loop, and then find a column whose name it is, car brand or manufacturer. So that's the way you can extract your data in a proper table format. Okay, if you have doubt in JSON, please watch that JSON video. Now, when I will run this job, it will create my output table. All right. So it will be ending with my date value, and date value, what format it is? Year, month, and day. So let me show you. I have already one file. Similarly, okay, this is the way it will look. Okay, car list underscore and today date. So let me again this file. So that's pending you using date in your file name will help you to just identify and easy understanding. Okay, so this is the way my Excel file have my data, JSON data. So I extracted my JSON data into Excel file. Now, someday I have only right now one JSON file, but tomorrow it can have multiple JSON files. So we will having multiple Excel file. So in this particular location, I will be having all the Excel file. Okay. Now I need to iterate on this particular location that yes, if it is starting with car list underscore and having current date, then please pick all the files. Okay. Right now it is one, but it can be more than one. So which component we need to use? Definitely T file list. Okay. So in T file list, I have provided the directory name. I have selected file list as a files only because you can select your directories also, but I have chosen only files. Now I have provided my file mask, that is car list underscore and then today date. Again, I have used T set global var. Same thing. Okay. It should be having that date, current date plus extension is my Excel file extension. Okay, now I need to iterate because it provide you with the help of this component, you can extract more than one file. And T file input Excel, here you need to provide all your columns that you have in your Excel file manually. All right. And in the file name, you need to provide your current file path. And now just please notice here, if I just click control and space and I type T file list, why I'm typing T file list? Because it is a T file input. Excel file component will be getting data from T file list because it is previous component. Okay, so that's why I'm using this file. Now it have multiple global variable: current file directory, current file extension, current file path. Okay, so which one I need to use? If you will use current file, then only file name with extension you will be getting. Like in my directory, I have this current car list, this one. So you will be getting, if you will be using only current file, then car list underscore 2022 0808.xlsx. So your job will not understand because in Talend we need to provide how we fetch file name. We go to location. Okay, we go to location and select the file. So it fetch your directory also and then your file name also. So that global variable will not help you. So that's why we select current file path. So it will extract you directory plus your file name. So don't be confused between these two global variables. And now header equals to 1 first. Okay. So again, schema you need to provide because this is input Excel component, not and your built-in type property. If it was your repository, then you need to don't need to worry about your schema. But we are iterating, so we need to provide it manually. Now in tmap, what I did, I have passed my in output table. This is simple, nothing complicated here. Now I need to divide my table because in JSON I have different kind of brands with their models. So I need to separate that data into based on car brands. So I am generating one output table, but I need four different directions: one for Audi, one for BMW, okay, one for Jaguar, and one for another one. So in that case, only T replicate component can help you because it will accept only one input, one table. Okay, one table means basically this is a table only, so it accept one table but can replicate same table in multiple number of main rows. Main rows is difficult to difficult to replicate more than one time. Okay, so with the help of T replicate you can reflect multiple main rows. Main row is only connector which help you to transfer data from one connector to another connector, one component to another component. I hope this is clear to you. Okay. And again, Okay, I have chosen four direction, and with the T filter row, I have used the here car brand as my input column and function as empty, and value will be Audi. So only Audi, which car brand has only Audi value, will be passed through this filter and will be stored in this location within the file name as Audi underscore and this current date plus .csv format. Why I'm storing in file output file? Because like suppose today is 8th of August and your job is running like last 6 months. I told you, okay, go and check your May 6th May file, that how many records it got extracted in audit table. So if you haven't created in file in your local system, then first you will go into the my data in your MySQL database, and then we'll hit the query, and then we'll check the record. Okay, that. But when I will maintain my data in local system, I will just simply go into that location. I will click on the file, and yeah, number of count of rows can be seen easily. So that's why we are maintaining a record in local system also for convenience, because I need to implement all the components in this mini project till now what I have taught you. So with that, we are inserting data in MySQL also with the table name as Audi. Okay, I only maintain these four tables only. So, and in the action on data, I have used the insert or update because my data can be, same which I have already in MySQL. So I need to update it also. So that's why for updating, we need a primary key. So I have chosen model name as a primary key. Okay. I hope this is clear till now. Similarly, in my T filter row, I have used BMW. Okay, sorry. Now next one is Jaguar. Okay, and this is the fourth one. I hope till now this is clear. And for a with the filter name only, we have created table name, that is Jaguar and Audi, BMW, etc. Okay, so I hope till now this is clear. If you are not in favor of using T replicate and T filter row, then other way is to implement your job in this way. Go into your T map and create four different tables. Okay, extract all your drag and drop all your columns in four tables, and in this section of your by clicking on this, you can apply filter on the record level. So I have applied the filter is that if car brand is equal to Audi, then my data should be in this table, and if my car brand is BMW, then my data should be in this filter, and similarly for other two tables. Okay, and you can use these you can four different tables in four different files and then your databases. Other way is this way. Okay, if you don't want to use T replicate and T filter row. But I think this is the more easy, a more good way, because why to create four different table when you can operate on single table? You only need to use T filter row four times, but it's okay. But four table creation is a big thing. Okay. So I hope this part is clear to you. If you will click on, it will just shrink your job. Okay, it will look good. Now, next thing is that what I did at the starting of this job, first of all, same. Okay. Now, I have used T row generator and with two column, that is job name and status. Status is my job started and job name is that it is like global variable. When you will go and just control and space, okay, type job name, it will populate your job name also. Plus, if you want to have your project name also, then control and space, okay, just type project. It will give you project name also. All right. So this is for monitoring purpose. When your job will start, it will create a output file in this particular location with the file name project job underscore and this with a date also. So suppose this is like this job should be starting at 9 o'clock and you saw at 10 o'clock that my this project file isn't created till now in monitor location. So that means job have some issue. Okay, it didn't initiate it at time. So this is one step of monitoring your job. Second step is that, okay, at the starting only I'm using T stat catcher. This component is very useful. This component runs two times in at your job level. First at the starting of your job and second at the end of your job. So first it will record at what time your job is started and second at what time your job ended. With this status, is it successful job or is it failure job? Okay. Plus in how many time, how much it takes time to complete your job. So I will show you, don't worry. Okay, in my MySQL table with the name as the project underscore monitor table. Okay, so it will be monitoring my job. That's why monitor table. Similarly, I have used log catcher to catch my errors if it any errors occur. Okay, in tdb output with a different table name, that is project underscore error table. Okay, and at the last, when my four files will be created in my particular output directory in my local system, and after in dumping data into my database, what I want that please archive these four generated files into at one location with current date. I have chosen it, my file will be generated in output, that's why directory this should be your source location, and this should be your target location, at what location you want your archive file. Okay, so similarly, I have to archive underscore today date plus zip extension. Zip extension is optional, you want to use or not. Okay, you can have other option also. Okay, here you can see. All right, let's just run the job and check what will be happening. So first of all, I have created my JSON into Excel and then iterating Excel file into my competency. It throw you error that data source should be is specified in the input. Now, when I will go in my database, see it ran. Okay, let me just show you. This is an interesting one. Okay, see my monitoring table. First of all, my monitor table, which starts two times at my job level. So it got started at 1924-27 and ended 228. How we know that it is ended and begins? So message type is begin and this is ends, and message. It will tell you the status of job. It failed, and duration of your job is 853 milliseconds. So this time will show you in milliseconds. So that's why T stat catcher is so useful. Now, second one is my error table. It will show me the reason of failure. So yeah, my error reason was, okay, this is same reason which we saw here. So let me just correct that. You see how useful T log and T stat catcher is. Did I did something wrong here? I don't think so. Okay. Let's check that. Mm, 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 mm. What goes wrong? Let me just check that. Error was that, see, I have two file list component. One is T file in this part, okay, T file list one, okay, and this is T file list two. What I did, I have used here T file list one component location. That's why it threw you error. Okay, but now it corrected T file list one. So that's why there was an error. Now when I will run this job, okay, let's just check the result now, final result. First of all, according to my job, this file should be created, right? The file name is project job underscore and then your this one. Okay, let's just check that, open it, and what is my status? So this is my job name plus I use concatenation of my project also, it's a local project, and my status is job started. So with the help of this file, I can understand that yeah, my job got started at the time. Now, second thing is my T stat catcher. So yeah, it ran one, it must have been recorded. Now my database also got corrected. Now, second thing is T file archive. So in this location, my archive folder should have four files. So see archive underscore plus current date plus I have four separate files. If you will open, all three records will be in each file. Okay. Now let's just check the table. First of all, monitoring table. Now see, it have multiple records. So this will 29, 20. So this is the latest one. All others will have the success, success, success. Okay. So it will earlier fail, 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 and now success, success. So I hope you understand the T start catcher also. Now log. It didn't fail right now. Now we can see the data in our MySQL. So, okay, I just corrected as Audi. I changed the name as Audi. Just let me correct it. So, this way we learned how to maintain our data in database and plus in local system also using T file delimited component. That's okay. Now, okay, so I have three files. Similarly for Jaguar, similarly for this one. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. And if you learn something like, then like this video. Thank you for watching. So thank you. And yeah, before ending my, if you have any doubt, if you have any confusion at any point of the, this mini project, then please go back and that video already I provided in the description related to JSON, related to file, related to everything. So watch it and be more clear on it. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye. Take care.